Good morning, everyone. I've got the outdoor furnace Portage Main BL 4044, and I heat up my shop with this. That's a paint booth and a big garage 30 by 60, and there's no problem for the winter time to heat this. And I heat up my house too. So I've got some underground pipes, and I'm in the auto body business, collision works, so it's got to be warm. It's got at least to be 70 degrees Fahrenheit to heat up. And I heat up with tamarack. A rack like that of tamarack lasts about a week. And I got to bring this up with the tractor. Got no choice. But that furnace is the best one I've had so far. I had 4 other furnaces, and this one is the best one. It was other brands, I won't say the name, but this one.
So you've had your boiler for, since 2018?
Yeah, since 2018. It was the first winter I heated up with it.
Yeah, and tell me what you're heating. You're heating a shop that you actually are an auto body guy, so you heat your auto body shop and your home, right?
Yeah, my shop is around 60 by 80, and my house it's 30 by maybe 40, 3 stories. And I'll tell you something, I don't have any problem heating this. And in my trade, I got no choice. It's got to be warm in the shop, otherwise the paint won't stick on the vehicles. So it's got to be at least always 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
And you probably do ventilation too, like you're getting clean air coming in, right? So you have to ventilate when you're painting?
Yeah. When the paint booth I'm painting, well, the stack on the paint booth, it's 24-inch in diameter. So I'll tell you something, the heat goes out really fast.
Yes, it would, for sure. And so it's nice to have that fresh air for your health reasons and all that kind of stuff, but for the paint to stick and dry too, right?
Yeah, we have to. Got no choice.
Tell me about the house. I think you'd mentioned it's a log home, right? And maybe 100 years old, is it?
Yeah, my house is almost 100 years old, and maybe 10 years it's going to be 100 years old. And it's built log on logs. And in that time, there was no insulation. They were putting some what they had to insulate it. And the logs are about maybe 8-inch by 8-inch square. And it's made like that. And it's really, well, in that time, it was really well insulated. But it's still well insulated, and I have no problem heating with it, the furnace.
Mm-hmm. And how did you first come to find the Portage Main? Who told you about it, or how did you do quite a bit of research, or?
Well, I did a few research, but there was a guy in Hearst who had one, and he was like me. He had 3 or 4 furnaces before, and this one exactly the same I got. He had it maybe 5 years before me, 4 years. It was marvelous, so that's why I decided to go with that brand.
So you had a good reference from somebody you knew?
Yeah, I had a good reference, and I had the chance to go and see it, how it was working. Oh yeah, I would recommend it 100% because it's marvelous the way you put the wood in. It's at your height, so you don't have to bend to put the wood in, and for the heat, it doesn't take too long that the water comes to 180 degrees, and no, it's marvelous.
It recovers very quickly, doesn't it?
Yep, really quickly, and it's easy to clean too, really easy.
The heat exchanger up top, that stays relatively clean for you, just dust?
Yeah, it's only light dust, no creosote at all, and I clean it once a week. When I call the company for support and advice, they are there 100% to help the customers, so I can't argue with that. That's why even if it costs me shipping to order stuff from you guys, I don't mind because the service is great.
It's nice to know, we actually sometimes we sold to 3 generations. You know, the father and then the son and then even the grandson has purchased our boilers. So
in the shop, I've got a heat exchanger that's plugged on the furnace, and my well is plugged on it too. So if I want to wash cars, I've got warm water, so I just turn a valve, and it's the boiler outside that heats up that heat exchanger, and I can hold the hose over there, and I will never miss hot water.
It's one of my favorite things with the outdoor boilers is being able to have unlimited hot water. It's nice to have a long shower or bath if you want.
Yeah, well, that's it. It then doesn't cost too much, just a few logs.
Exactly, yeah.